Playmaking is a project with our artist in residence at Backstage, Maisie, and it's a playwriting project for children, teaching them about character, structure, development of character, how to write a script for a play. Those children, I suppose, would have wrote stories in school but never a play, so the really unique thing about this for Ireland anyway is that those plays are now being performed by a professional cast of actors and have been, the set and costume and lights have been designed by professional designers, so they're really getting their plays brought to life in the best possible way.
We did an open call back in June for children from 9 to 12 who were interested in creative writing and would like to learn a little bit more about playwriting. So 14 children were selected between Longford and Roscommon. So we have 11 plays from those 14 children. So that was 2 weeks worth then of intense playwriting workshops with me in both places over the summer.
When the Luminaria / Playmaking project came up, it just ticked so many boxes for us. When we met Mona first to discuss the project, the playmaking aspect of it just, I suppose, really stood out. It was such an original idea for children to be the creators and to be the playwrights and to see professional actors perform it. It's a really unique project. And I mean, we would not have been able to do it as a venue on our own. We were very lucky, I suppose, that the Creative Counties Network came about and Creative Ireland funding to support this project from our end.
I think the Creative Counties initiative is great. It's been lovely for me to be working with the two venues.
I suppose because Maisie was our artist in residence and this was a residency funded by the Arts Council, this was a project we planned to do in Backstage, but when we got involved in Creative Counties, it gave us the opportunity to share it with Roscommon.
We've got to know Maisie from being in and out all through the summer. Just watching her professionalism, I suppose her patience and her vision for this project has just been wonderful to watch.
She's worked with the kids and guided them through improv, through honing their writing skills to actually give them a fully fledged printed play that they created is amazing. And I think the best thing for us as actors and for Maisie as well is that whatever they put on paper, we said, okay, we will achieve that to honour the kids and what they wanted.
The whole thing for me is about getting them to see their ideas validated and taken seriously by professionals. So we never saw them as being children's plays. We worked on them the way we would work on any play. So they've all written 3 to 4 drafts of their plays.
You know, they were really let their imaginations run, and I suppose that was the great thing about Maisie. She allowed them to do that, she allowed them to tell the story they wanted to tell.
I think just imagination, I think we should all be using our imaginations more in life, and I think to harness that in young people and hopefully set that in train, for the rest of their lives.
Like a couple of kids like us have actually got to put our worked with actors, worked with Maisie, which was absolutely brilliant, to put on a play. It was amazing.
The shows are so imaginative and kind of bonkers, and you just kind of have to go with that and go with the children's vision of their shows. So it's been really, really fun, and just to be allowed to be a bit silly as well. And so one, we get sucked into a game of Twister, and there's another one we end up on the moon. Theatre, I think, is enriching for everyone, but I think with children, I think it's even more important, and they have a chance to kind of be involved and to see how a germ of an idea can be manifested into a full production is magical.
You can just tell that the child has written all the characters with such heart and such depth and stuff like that, even in their character descriptions. We got to meet every child who wrote a play. They got to give their feedback. They gave us notes on what our performances were like. And it's brilliant that art centres like here in Longford can bring in children at such a young age to enjoy theatre, because that's what we want. We want to start kids getting this buzz from an early age.
Well, I thought it was really fun, and it's really fun making your play from scratch because you can put whatever you like in it.
The whole process was excellent. They really enjoyed it, and they really saw how a theatre production is produced and how it's all put together, and who knows, maybe in the future she might get involved in that area.
All of the stories that have come from my mind onto paper has just been printed, practiced. It makes you feel so important. You get a sense of self-pride. It's just mind-blowing.